Take all of our chickens out of the coop behind me. We hid our meat birds in there because a raccoon kept getting in there. So now we got to figure out a way to reinforce that. Here, Guinea. As much money as we can, because when he was off for his last surgery, we depleted our savings. We have nothing left saved. We're doing stuff around here lately because he gets energy he can't be out in the sun, so he's got to wait until dusk or first thing in the morning. Good morning and welcome back to Life on the Farm, or welcome if you're new. I know it's been a long time coming. I haven't been making videos lately. It's just a lot right now. A lot's going on right now. But I figured I'd give you an update. I'm gonna let the chickens out. They get fed at night, so just gonna let them out to go. Sorry, the lighting in here is not that great. Then we'll go let the Sokies and Polish and that out. We ended up having to take all of our chickens out of the coop behind me. We hid our meat birds in there because a raccoon kept getting in there. So now we got to figure out a way to reinforce that. We still have our I can't even think of the name right now. We still have our quail. There we go. We reinforced the locks on these because we had a raccoon get into here. So all the locks have been reinforced. I'm just gonna let these guys out. Check on the babies we put in here last night. See how they're doing. They look good. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to actually bring the water dish up here for them because I'm sure they don't know how to use the steps just yet. They're probably too small. So let's get this water up here. How did you get in here, Guinea? Okay, so that's done. These guys, I think we're gonna let out with the regular chickens. So we've had so much rain that so we've had a boatload of rain, so everything is still, as you can tell, mushy. You wouldn't believe a year ago that we actually had a wedding in the very back of our property. Nope. Something got one of these ones. Guess he should have came in last night. That's why the other one was going crazy. Gonna put them up here. Let's see. But yet nothing's in the traps. So we still do have something out here that's getting our birds. Not sure what it is. Okay, so sorry. We did move the turkeys to their own net. So they got their own area right now. We're hoping to get the stokies Hi, ladies and gents. We're hoping to get the duckies right next to them. We actually buried cow panel into the ground and then put the chicken wire up as high as we could go to try and keep them safe. And then we have our meat birds over in the coop that we're gonna put our goats in. Oh yeah, we're getting goats in a couple weeks. Right now they're still on the mama. So this is gonna be the goat area. We actually got this coop over from Bob's mom's house. Bob's dad built it. And she's not doing chickens anymore, so she gave us the coop. So let me get these guys. Hold on, girls. Move your feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. Move your, thank you. Bring the food out here. I think I'm gonna bring it over to this area. They're all coming out. So we got them in there. We let them out during the day. We hit a raccoon, get like 6 of them in the other coop. So now they're in this coop. And barn's still work in progress. Bob's new chemo. He really can't do a whole lot. He ended up having to take his last session off. His systemic chemo, not his liver chemo. He had to take the last session off because he got so dehydrated. His liver counts are up. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys down while I do this because I gotta open the gate and everything. Okay, that's done. Put the dish over here. Turkeys still have food and water, so they're good. Okay, not sure how the lighting's gonna be in here, but I'm gonna come in here and talk to you guys for a minute. This is the barn. It's nice being able to have stuff stay dry, like our feed. I'm gonna set you up. You guys don't want me to be crooked. I might be a little bit crooked, sorry guys. Okay, so we do have 2 female goats coming in. They're miniature Nigerian. They're Nigerian dwarf goats. One of Bob's co-workers that he used to work with, he has them for sale. So we're gonna grab those. Chicken processing's coming up this weekend. We got our garden planted. I'll take you over to see that in a minute, because I don't have a whole lot of time before I start work. This week and next week's my work at home weeks, so I get a little bit more time prior to starting work than the weeks that I have to actually go into work. Bob's surgery went great. Sorry I haven't really updated you guys on that. His recovery was good. He started on his liver chemo the one that they put in his liver pump, the Friday after he got out of the hospital, or the Thursday after he got out of the hospital. So we went to U of M for that, to get that done. And then about 3 or 4 weeks after that, he started on the stomach chemo, the one that goes in his pump. That chemo has, the side effects from that chemo is unreal compared to the chemos that he used to have prior to this. They said he would have hair loss. He never did from it, but he is getting super dehydrated all the time. So he's been drinking the liquid IVs. He's been putting in his water to help rehydrate him, drinking a lot of water, napping as much as humanly possible. And then he also ended up with a rash on almost his torso area, his head, his stomach, his chest, his back. Not so much on his arms or legs, but his torso, and it's almost like a blister rash. He does have medication for that. They did prescribe it prior to his chemo, and he thought it was stomach pills for if he got nauseated. So he didn't realize he was supposed to be taking them when he first started chemo. So he's been battling trying to get rid of that. And right now, they gave him his, this last session, he gave him off. They gave him off. They put a steroid shot inside of his liver pump with his blood thinner that he gets after his 2 weeks liver chemo, to help with the counts to bring his liver count down. He goes in this fall to have the right side of his liver taken out. They're not just going to scrape the spots, they're going to take the whole right side out. And where we're at right now, we're just trying to save as much money as we can, because when he was off for his last surgery, we depleted our savings. We have nothing left saved. We did call AFLAC, and because he's already on chemo, he don't qualify. So that was scratched. So now we got to come up with, we have every intention of putting as much money as we can into our savings. With our normal bills and everything, it's just, I don't know if it's going to be enough for him for when he is off work, but we'll see. There's not much we can do. We can just try and just pay our mortgage, and that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to save enough to pay our mortgage for at least 8 weeks. So that's where we're at right with that. I work full time, but it's not enough to survive and pay the mortgage and all the bills. So, and I took on a second job trying to, do this business that I have. And with the economy the way it is right now, that's not taken off as much as I would have liked it either. So he was talking about getting a second job. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way you could possibly get a second job, so just drop it. You come home and you're exhausted. So we'll just try and make it. We'll figure out a way. Okay, I want to go show you the garden before I have to go into work. Okay, the barn will eventually get done. It's put on hold for finances. And he's got energy for about 15. Oh, let me get this out. Look at how much water we still got. So we'll try and get the barn done as soon as we can. It's hard when it's just him and my dad and me. We're doing stuff around here lately because he gets energy he can't be out in the sun. So he's got to wait until dusk or first thing in the morning. because if he's out in the sun, it zaps his energy even quicker and contributes to the dehydration. So we try and get everything done as quickly as possible, what we can, with him trying to not overdo it, because this chemo has him super weak. But I'll show you our garden. That's where our pigs are. They're probably still sleeping. Okay, so we got our garden in. Our corn's coming up nicely. I'll show you our garden. Okay, we planted tomatoes, green peppers, yellow peppers, sweet peppers, salsa peppers. We've got collard greens. We've got squash, zucchini, cucumbers. We got pumpkin seeds in a different garden with corn. I've got leaf lettuce. These are my beds that my potatoes are going to go in. This is my mom's asparagus. So then let's get down here. We tried to plant stuff that we're going to... Oh, we got sugar snap peas. Our corn really came up within the last 2 days because we just looked at this the other day. So it's coming up nicely. So that's our corn. See if I can zoom in to our corn aisles. Oh, and I got green onions as well. And then I've got potatoes drying out to be able to plant. I'll probably put the potatoes in the ground tonight in the boxes. And then we got another 3 rows of sweet corn in the back plus pumpkins. But that's where we're at right now, guys. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on around here with Bob's health and his cancer, and just fill you in. It's been a lot lately. It's been a lot, but it feels like we didn't do as much. So, but yeah. So that's where we're at. My office is almost done. We put it inside a trailer. Bob had tore everything out to make it me and Paige's office. So, but right now, I'm not even really making sales, so it's kind of a moot point right now. But my front yard is awesome. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me on Life Up and on the Farm. See you next time. Please like and subscribe. Helps our channel out a great deal. Thanks.